Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poly channel. This video I want to share about Global App update for 8 March 2024 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global App video was recorded on Global App server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global App update at 8 March 2024. First feature update is about class balancing, but on this week they just fixed some issue, most of them for Sorcerer's class. And from all these fixed issue for Sorcerer's class, I think there are some important changes for the Sorcerer's class that they just remove damage effect equal with some percentage for maximum health from these two skills. And also they will make movement speed for Sorcerer's class when in skate mode or her awakening when moving backward to become matched for its speed. And the rest for the Sorcerer's change is just fix some issue for any Sorcerer's skill. Okay, next feature content is about War of the Roses balancing. First balancing for this War of the Roses, they will make first Sanctuary for N1 and S1 for both of faction, either Odelita and Kama Sylvia, to become Natural Sanctuary when starting this match. If you own the War of the Roses, in future the Sanctuary for N1 on Kama Sylvia region and also S1 on Odelita region will become Natural Sanctuary when beginning of this match. And you need to occupy the Sanctuary first to become owned by your faction. And then they also give some balancing for any monster that guarding any sanctuary on this War of the Roses. Either swap Guardian for the sanctuary on first and second sanctuary on Odelita faction, increasing maximum HP for Urugon and Olun Colossus that occupying first sanctuary for its faction by 30%, increasing damage for Urugon monster at Sanctuary at Kama Sylvia region to become 1.25 times compared than before, and also increasing damage for Olun Colossus on first Sanctuary at Odelita faction to become 1.5 times compared than before. And also for both of these Guardian on this first Sanctuary for its faction, this monster will do powerful attack when their HP reach certain amount, either 70%, 50%, and 30%. And if this monster have health below 50%, they will do powerful attack every 3 minutes. And then they also will increase damage for this Urugon and Olun Colossus that appear on first Sanctuary for its faction to any vehicle on War of the Roses, either tank, elephant, cannon, and any horse. And then for the final boss for its faction, either Narkilan and Zephyr, they will reduce their HP 50% compared than before. And then about respawn location, in future you will be able to respawn more safety when your castle being attacked by opposite faction. And they also will add Guardian monster near the final resurrection area inside its faction castle on the War of the Roses, that this monster will do very powerful attack to any enemy player nearby and also huge damage for any mount. And they also will add additional spawn point other than existing spawn inside this castle behind its final boss. And then they also will adjust any sanctuary buff that you can get by occupying any sanctuary. And as you can see on this screen, this is before and after change for all the sanctuary buff, that they will increase and decrease all buff that you can get from its sanctuary on this War of the Roses. And then about naval battle, if you bring your ship on this War of the Roses to do naval battle, they will add some supply that appear on water between Kama Sylvia and Odelita Castle on the War of the Roses. Around this area on map, that you can find this supply in front of this box floating in the water. And if you destroy this supply, you can loot special item buff. And if you activate this buff, this will give buff for 10 player around your character for 5-minute duration, and this buff will give plus 20 point all AP and also plus 20 point all accuracy But be careful, this buff will disappear if your character die. And then they also make some improvement for Stable Keeper NPC on this War of the Roses, that they just add some arrow mark to more easy identify this Stable Keeper NPC. And next for Commander skill, for this Frozen Guardian skill, they will reduce this skill effect from 1 minute to become 30 seconds only, and also will give healing effect 20% of health for any Guardian monster that got affected by this skill. Okay, next update about future content of Black Desert. In future, they will remove pay to win concept when you crafting any item on Black Desert, especially for immediately complete any crafting item using your worker. Because previously, if you want to crafting any item, you can do instant crafting without need to waiting by spending some pearl. And in future, this per spending to faster your crafting process by your worker will be replaced by using silver following on this table for remaining production time. And also this is list for any silver that you need to spend to instant finish this worker production. And then some balancing for Monster Zone, especially for Star End Monster Zone. If you grinding on Star End, especially on Tower, be careful because Parabis will add special monster that will appear when you grinding on Tower at Star End. That this special monster will appear and he will cast powerful spell to destroy your tower. And if this monster success to spell its skill, this will immediately destroy your tower. And to cancel this monster casting, you need to attack some guard that appear in front of this monster. And if you defeating any monster around this special monster, its casting skill will be cancelled and you will save your tower from being destroyed by this monster. And next, surprisingly, Parabis just prepare new revamp main quest for Serendia Part 2. Previously, at 2 February 2024, Parabis just released Remaster Serendia main quest from last Global Lab update that already implement on Korea Live server, but the Serendia main quest for Jordan Saga still not released for any outside Korea server. And for this week Global Lab update, they just released additional expansion for the Serendia main quest, and the Serendia Part 2 main quest is remaster for Kasarka side story. That to get the Serendia Part 2 main quest, you need to complete previous Serendia Remaster main quest until Calpeon main quest inside this Jordan Saga story. And after you finish this Jordan Saga story, you can proceed with the Serendia Part 2 main quest from your Black Spirit. And same as another Remaster main quest, this Serendia Part 2 main quest have full dubbing and also some illustration and cutscene that you can enjoy this story to become more immersed than before. Okay, next about mount content, especially for horse content. In future, they will improve breeding for existing tier 6 until tier 8 horse. That previously, if you breeding level 1 female and male horse, for example for tier 6, you have chance to get tier 4 until tier 6 horse when this horse is born. And in future, they will change this result. For example, if you breeding any tier 6 horse with level 1 either female and male, you will get guaranteed tier 6 horse or higher when this horse is born. So in future, they will remove any lower tier horse from breeding content. Instead that you will get same or higher tier horse when doing horse breeding. And in future, they also will update any tier 5 horse emblem from quests and etc. To become updated, you will get tier 6 horse. And they plan to remove any tier 1 until tier 5 horse from the game. And when they removing this tier 1 until tier 5 horse on official server, they will compensate any value for this removal and also any equipment that were by this tier 1 until tier 5 horse will be delivered to your storage warehouse, mostly on Heidel City storage. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. Okay, that's all any future update of Black Desert Online that Parabis already announced officially at 8 March 2024. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Angel, Ayrton, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Drunken Video, Jeff, S Gold member, And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.